I'm Micah, and this is Digging Deep, the podcast. Today, we're going to be digging deep into if social media actually has any benefits for you at all. For me, social media has never really been the best thing. I've been more body insecure than I ever have after I downloaded TikTok. I've been seeing people on my For You page, and I don't even notice it sometimes, but it really affects how I see myself, and I get so insecure about what I look like, and it's really, really hard for me as a girl in middle school to have these kind of body insecurities. It's just really not good for my mental health or anybody's mental health. But the thing is, I can't get away from TikTok. It's just way too addicting. I laugh and I have fun, and there are fun videos on there, but there can be some ones that really, hurt me without me even noticing it. I now want to talk about how social media actually makes me feel. I personally love Snapchat because I love taking selfies, and Snapchat actually builds my confidence because I love the cute filters, and I love how I can post things on my story, and not a lot of people respond to it because not a lot of people are on Snapchat. And it just makes me feel so good to post something that I think I look really good in, and it makes me less insecure that I have Snapchat. And when I didn't have Snapchat, I always really felt out of the loop because everybody would talk about how they have snap streaks and they have these really cool group chats, and it just made me feel really bad because I never had it. And then I later negotiated with my parents that I would delete TikTok to get Snapchat, and I did. But then I had to get TikTok back. My parents were obviously very upset with me that they broke the deal, but then they kind of let it go. And they're still very mad at me now because now I have a bunch of homework, and it's becoming an addiction to the point where I just can't focus because I need to pick up my phone, look at my notifications, look at my TikTok. And it's so terrible. But when I do this, it's like an escape from reality in a way. It makes me feel good, and it makes me have no worries, yet it makes me feel bad. And I just wanted to add that suicide rates in 11 to 13-year-olds have doubled since Instagram was created. For me, I just can't believe that. That's just so terrible because it's made them so insecure. I actually have some personal stories I'd like to share about how TikTok has made me feel extremely bad. Sometimes on your following page you see people hanging out, right? Well, I saw that once, and it was so terrible. My best friend, about 2 years ago, didn't invite me to her birthday sleepover. I thought it just, didn't work out, and they couldn't do it because they were having a bigger party the next day, and it just, wouldn't work out. So I got in my bed, scrolled through TikTok, and I went to my following page, and I saw all the girls that she had invited in the room having their sleepover. I was heartbroken, and it was so terrible, and I thought that she hated me or something. So I cried and I cried, but then I was like, wait, there's the party tomorrow. I shouldn't be this upset. I should be able to let this go and just go to the party tomorrow. So the next day rolls around, and I'm getting all dressed up in my best clothes, in my favorite clothes, and I'm all dolled up, all pretty, and then I'm like, guys, did you get the email? Parents are the guys, by the way. And they're like, what email? What invitation? And I'm like, to blah, blah, blah's birthday party. And they're like, we got no invitation. Micah, we're sorry. And I sit on the stairs, and I cry, and I cry, and I cry, and I cry, and I cry. All I can remember doing that day was crying. My dad called the place and said there was no invitation for me. My parents called their parents, and there was no invitation. At that point, I couldn't take it, and I fell apart. I'll never forget how that affected me and what it did. So, as you could tell, social media doesn't have many benefits. But if it does for you, keep it. I know some people who really enjoy it, and it hasn't affected them at all. So if you enjoy it, go for it. But if you're like me, I recommend maybe deleting it for a little bit. And it's okay if that doesn't work out. It's fine. Just get it back. Thank you for listening to me and my personal experiences. That was Digging Deep, Episode 1. I hope you have a good day, and I hope that you come back for more. Bye.